I hear you.
Alright, hold on. Let me see. Talk again? I want to make sure that I have this.
Hello.
Okay, it is working. Cool. Cool.
Wonderful.
Alright. Well, we got some demons, huh?
Yeah, some actual demons for real.
Some actual demons, okay. Yeah, I saw. There's like 85 lilies and like 32 Hondas and 50 Geefs. Looks a bit rough. All the fun characters to play against, honestly. Like just pure Street Fighter. Okay, so which matchup do we want to go first?
I don't know. I think the highest level players are probably in order, like, well, Kimberly, and then the Lily, and then there's a modern Luke.
How about, let's go over Kimberly, or not Kimberly, Lily first, because I feel like that's the easiest one. Lily matchup. I think we have to first understand what this character wants to do. And it's super simple. Here, we'll go down here in this lobby, the training mode lobby.
Yeah.
It's super simple character. That's why I think it's going to be the easiest one to learn. With her, it's just having good reactions to her little mini game. And understanding the knowledge checks that she's gonna hit you with. So first of all, main thing about this matchup is that this character, even though she's got some sticks, she has no range. I mean, this is probably as far as she can hit you. The range you want to play against this character is right outside of this range and this.
Right. Can you even whip punish that?
This one with crouching medium punch. There we go.
Okay, I have to be a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I usually go for crouching medium punch into EX Psycho right off the bat. Or EX,
really?
EX Scissors, my bad.
Scissors, yeah. I was like, what? Why?
All his moves are. Or that, yeah, or you can do that. This you could do the same. You could sweep it as well. Or scissor kick if you're a Chad. It's got a huge, you could do it really late too. Her recovery is insane on it. And she's got an enormous hurt box too. So that's...
Let me write this down.
Mm-hmm.
The one, what was the first one? Who was her, just like, was that her heavy punch? What move is that even?
Crouching heavy punch, yeah. This is like, this is the main thing. This is 90% of the time they press a button, it's gonna be this button. This shit does literally everything for them.
What was the other one?
Stand medium punch.
Oh, stand medium. Okay, so stand medium is the one you want to punish with crouch medium punch?
Uh-huh.
Okay, into like whatever special.
Yeah.
And then her crouch heavy punch, you do like sweep or...
Sweep, whatever.
Scissor or something?
Yep, like, pick your option. She is stuck in that animation for a long time, and they've nerfed it like 3 different times where she just has a huge hurt box. I know. Honestly, they should have just nerfed the character out of the cast, but here she is. I
agree. But here we are.
But here we are. Okay, another main thing to learn about this character is this shit. When Lily puts you in, they'll usually get a win stock by going for button into this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is never safe. You could always punish it with a super, even if they do the light punch version, because she has a different version. She has, her light punch version doesn't actually hit, and it recovers a bit faster. So the reason that matters is because she can play a pseudo mind game with you where she button into win stock. If you see her cancel the button into something like this, you could DI any of the strike versions.
Yeah.
So DI right there would win. Yep.
Yeah. But she can do something else.
She can do the light punch version. Yep. She can do
and then you can react. Yeah. That sucks.
So this is the little mini game. You don't have to participate if you super.
Right, so you just smash super every time you see her.
You just smash it. Yep. That was a light punch version too. That's a fast one. Yep. You can't do anything. It's guaranteed. Okay.
But only if I have super.
Only if you have super. Yeah. If you don't, I would still participate in a mini game. So, let's say you think they are gonna go for this version. Yes, you have the right idea there, actually. So you wanna parry dry rush.
Oh, so you perfect parry the heavy.
Yes. Okay. So you drive rush jab in order to punish.
So super, and if no bar, then we do the parry OS minigame.
Mm-hmm. Lilies are sneaky. They'll do some stupid shit. Like if they know you're going for parry OS, they'll start like holding this version a bit longer and then hit you mid drive rush. But
Right.
I mean, if it gets to that point, just fucking DI them. Like, they're gonna want to create a lot of scrambles, right? These guys are degen gamblers too, even if they don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
So just have an answer to the gambles so that you can maximize your damage. Okay, another big thing about this character, right? We discussed the ranges and this stupid fucking thing, which, by the way, they might do like in neutral as well.
So what do you do about that? Anything?
I just DI him, honestly. I'll just DI him. I just fucking call him out on it. Either that or you could jump as well.
Oh,
yeah, just go for the she moves forward, so yeah, you have to go for the cross up.
Okay.
The thing that she's more infamous for is her options after windstock, right? AKA her fucking neutral skill. This move is super simple to deal with. As soon as you see her start twirling up in the air, just press DI. Yep.
With windstock as well?
With windstock, yep. It is brain dead easy. Nope. Yeah, exactly. It's brain dead easy. She can never get regular or powered up windspires against you. She has to go for this. Right. EX will blow up the eye.
Okay, so then you just drive reversal it?
You drive reversal. So she needs to spend bar in order to not explode to DI. If you watch Lily's just do regular ones in neutral, then yeah, just punish her. And that's like 99% of Lily's, I promise you. This just being able to DI that move alone will beat you, will defeat most Lily's. Let's say you weren't able to DI because they created a block string. Like some shit like this.
Right. Can you DI the block string too, or no?
No, I think that's that's a real
string.
Yep.
But anything else like a light into it, you can DI, right?
Yeah. And you don't have to, like, right there, you kind of predicted it. You can just wait and react. It's really fucking... You can do it really late and it'll work. Like, it's just DI cooks this move. So EX, if you can establish that regular wind-powered... How the fuck would I even call that move? That's a lot of syllables. Wind-powered Condor. If you could establish that they can't do it or else you got a free combo, then they're going to start doing EX. And this is where you have to be a bit more aware of resources. You want to look up at her bar. If she has a lot of bars, she's probably going to go for EX. So against EX, the best option is to just fucking tap parry as soon as you see her turn yellow. Like, if this is something you have to be aware of and you're going to be sniping out for it, right?
Yeah.
So the game changes when she has bar, when she has a windstock, you're looking for EX. And as soon as she does it, you did get the perfect parry, but you down back parried. So.
I just didn't press back.
Yep. So if you just set up trading mode drills and doing that, you'll be able to react to it a bit better. But like literally as soon as she turns yellow, you press parry and drive reversal. So that's the drive reversal OS. So if you get a perfect parry, then you get combo. Honestly, I think it's just jab into bomb for that. Just don't overcomplicate it.
She's in the air?
She's in the air, yep. And you have to go for a fast button. Maybe heavy button. I honestly haven't even tested it out. But if you don't get perfect parry, then you drive reversal. Yep. So that should be the main option. Okay, let's say, going back to the scenario, let's say when the regular Condor Spire, she goes for a block string and forces the regular Condor Spire on you. She's only +1. So
you can mash.
You could mash, exactly. Never tech. In this situation, never tech. If you feel like they're gonna throw, just mash.
Yep.
+1 is not good in this game. Like, you could force this shit to be a 50-50 for them too. They have to guess. So either
so
you.
What is that after? After the regular spire? Like string or
after.
Okay, I have to block it though. Oh, am I not on the screen? Am I not blocking? Oh, okay.
Yep. You just mash or perfect parry. For the perfect parry, like anytime, maybe you fall asleep on the wheel. That's just gonna happen, right? Like you're in a situation where maybe you're looking for the EX one and they went for this. Just anytime you block it, understand that there's a coin flip, but that coin flip is not necessarily good for Lily. She can't both throw and command throw lose to 4-framers. So just be ready. Press your crouching light punch, and if you can, try to counter hit confirm that. Or make it easy and just stand jab into Psycho.
Yeah, EX bomb or something.
Or some shit. Yeah, just whatever. But just have that in mind. Outside of that, I mean, the character, again, is pretty straightforward. It's this range you have to worry about.
So the medium punch I have to know. So that one's I do sweep, right? That one I do medium punch. Okay.
So think about, to make it easier, in this game, when we're thinking about whiff punishing things, we have to take a look at how hitboxes and hurtboxes interact. So hurtboxes, that's the area in the character's model where you could hit them, right? With Lily, she's got hurtboxes on the fucking sticks for some reason. Yeah. She doesn't have the she doesn't have the JP privilege. Like, she just has big ass hurtboxes.
Yeah.
And this, when she whiffs this, it's just all in everything in the ground is a hurtbox. You can just pick whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, everything's a hurtbox.
Yeah. Fair enough. That one, no, that's wrong. Okay.
So it'll take some time. Yeah. Oh, if you just set up a recording, Lily just kind of doing this shit and this shit, you'll get better at it. Yeah. All right, another thing. This right here. Oh, you have to anti-air super early. Yep. Oh, it's Luke season 1 jump. Yep.
I ain't never seen that before, not gonna lie.
It's really fucked up.
What? Don't show the Lily players this.
So this you have to anti. Yes. It's egregious, honestly. You have to anti-air super early.
You just walk under it.
Or you can walk under it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Or you can do that.
She's kind of slow. She's like a floaty. You know? Oh, you can't get her in the air either, can you? You have to be.
Well, it's because she's hitting. You have to be super early. It's not even worth it, honestly, because she's hitting the button really early. Since it's pretty much a fucking dive kick. So she's hitting it really early. Going for air race on those is difficult. Walk under if she's going for this in this range, or just really early crouching heavy punch.
Right. It's not late, but it still works.
Yeah. But questions
I've never seen
in this
that.
matchup.
No, it looks like I just have to like practice all that stuff, which sucks because this character is so boring to play against. But it's okay.
Yeah. She is extremely boring to play against. And
there's none of them, so I'm practicing for literally one person that I'll ever play. Like, that's fine.
Well, if you play this person, you're gonna fuck them up. All right, what was the next matchup? So how you utilize your Cycle Crusher, your anti-airs. This matchup is fully dictated on can you anti-air her or are you just gonna auto lose? So this right here. Okay, shit. First try. Nice. So walk up block is a good option, but obviously there's just regular jump, right? This is the problem in the matchup is finding an answer that deals with both options. That's not easy. Cycle Crusher can do it if you do it early enough.
It's not coming out. It's really tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, when I got a light bomb.
It's tough. This is something, again, you want to practice for sure. But if you have answers,
reliably.
I think you can if you practice it, because there's gonna be a lot of situations where you have charge and they're gonna jump.
Right.
So being able to answer it is gonna be huge. There's another option that doesn't require charge, but it is slightly harder, and that is committing to block or parry the dive kick on reaction if you can, and going for a late crouching heavy punch. Now this is a bit harder because it's a convoluted mental stack. Essentially, they jump, you see them up in the air, and then you just commit to not pressing a button right away, and you press it really late. And if they dive kick, you either block it, or if you get better at it, you can perfect parry it. If they go for button, since she doesn't have great jumping buttons, you could still anti-air her with a really late anti-air button, like crouching heavy punch.
Right.
So this will take, will take practice. And you see, if you do it too early, that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah. I see.
This is something that it's gonna take a bit to get used to. I still suck at it, honestly, but I have noticed I've gotten a little bit better at it. So even if you get a little bit better at it, it makes a huge difference, because you don't just auto lose to this, right? This is what you want to avoid, just auto losing to them holding up forward. So those are going to be your two main options. Now a third option, and this one is if you have a read. If you have a read that your opponent is going to just jump button, or go for a delayed dive kick, jump medium punch. Fuck it, just jump medium punch. Yep. So this, why would they go for delay button? Well, that would be, or delay dive kick, it would be to beat your Cycle Crusher.
Right.
So this is a little mind game, right? Because if they go for a delay, if you go for like a Cycle Crusher anti-air, they, yes, exactly. So the jump medium punch is to beat
level 3.
So
I was late.
it's still ultimately a guess, and that's just what the matchup is. You kind of, she holds up forward and you gotta guess. But if you understand your options and you don't just freeze up, you know, deer in the headlight, then you could at least fight. Another thing, this is only +1 outside of it being meaty. So if they go for, you know, spiral into that, like outside of those situations, it's only +1. So you could mash afterwards. Learn the timing for the perfect parry here, because there's a big delay. There's a huge stagger. So if, there we go.
Yeah.
If you practice that perfect parry, oh nice. Oh damn, 2 out of 2.
I missed it.
Wait, how'd you get countered? Oh, you don't have the macro. Damn, that sucks.
No. I
You
need
literally
a macro.
handicapped. Yeah, okay, holy shit. Yeah, you got that timing down. Outside of that,
That's good to know.
I mean, what else? They
So that's
can
a
do
mini game. It's
shit.
kind of like Bison's back heavy kick, right? Where people will mash or they'll do perfect parry.
Yeah, same thing. It's any +1 situation in this game. It's the same mini game. But you could mash or perfect parry.
Awesome.
Yeah, teching is a kind of a bad option there, because if you think they're gonna throw again, you can just get a combo from that. How else could you lose here? Honestly, those are the only ways you could actually lose. Is
Yeah. What if I'm in the corner? How do you get out?
shit, good luck. I mean, this is gonna be
No.
for, it's not just matches specific. I mean, Cammy, I guess, does have like
Yeah.
a shallow dive kick to harass, but it depends on how they're playing it. Like, if they're just kind of going for block strings and just gambling this way with pressure, I would just gamble perfect parry or gamble button. If you're playing against somebody that will whiff punish you, maybe they're setting up spacing traps,
Yeah.
I would walk up and then press.
Right. Yeah,
Walk up. This is ballsy. This is ballsy,
yeah.
but it's so. If you're playing against somebody that you know is setting up whiff punishes, you have to just take the risk. Because if you press a button in the time that you want to press a button, you lose. So
Right.
you just don't press forward a little bit and then don't press. Yeah, I feel for that matchup, it's just setting up drills for dive kick. So ever since her buff, if you block stand heavy punch, you're kind of guessing. It is a guess. Understand your options from that, right? AKA, oh shit, what is it? Perfect parry. You have to know how to perfect parry that.
What about DI? Do you think that's good or bad?
I mean,
Like if I do DI on the run,
the run?
like not there, I guess. But when she's just running up,
Nope, it's
like
not
you
good.
can do that, right?
Yeah, it's not good because they can just escape. So,
How do they escape?
dive. Like, try DIing.
I think you can punish that though. Try it again.
Nope, you
Like,
cannot.
That punishes.
It does not. It punishes if I do nothing. So if I do nothing,
But like, what do you mean?
because I can
It is
choose,
a-
like it punishes if I choose to do nothing there, right? But
Yeah.
I could react to the DI and just dive kick and get out of it. So the DI is
like
not
delayed.
guaranteed.
That like delay.
Yeah, you can delay it so much. Like I don't have to commit to it. I can just react to it.
Oh. Okay. I thought it worked, so I shouldn't do that then.
So the only time it works is if you do it really early. But if you're doing
Okay.
it really
Too
early,
late?
yeah. If you do it too late, then AK, if you're reacting to it, then it gets a bit harder. And
Okay.
I would rather just go for perfect parry. The timing, thankfully, is static, right? She can't delay it. She can't do shit to change up the timing. It's the same every time. So
For
if
the
you,
run?
yep, for the run.
Well, what if she does the run stop throw?
So that's, well, DI will also lose to that, right?
Yeah, the will lose to that, but so will parry. But I mean,
So
like,
will parry.
how
Okay.
is-
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the problem. This is the problem.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, you think you have an answer to everything? Hell no. This is Kimberly.
So cringe. Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Okay, so I
for
just guess mash or parry.
masher, yep, exactly, exactly. Because
The timing is tough though on the parry, I think.
it is. It's really late. It's like, really late.
I'm gonna say
There we go.
and then you're just doing like bomb or whatever.
Yep.
Okay. I
If
don't
you
know
have
how to
that
match,
down, like you're gonna force Kimberly to start going for this.
but,
So you have to be
That's
aware.
their baseline though. They like start off doing that usually because they want me in the corner because that's how they know how to play the game when you're in the corner.
If you could kind of test them out a bit and just go for like a delay tech or a delay button in this situation. So
Yeah.
just delay enough so that you don't get hit by this.
Yeah. Oh damn, I did too early. So I didn't block.
Like
gonna
really
guess
delay.
so.
Really delay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I see. So it's like a
And then
super
once,
delayed
yeah,
deck.
and then you can start
Okay.
taking gambles with perfect parry once you kind of establish that. Essentially, you don't want them to get free real estate with stand heavy to run. You want to at least add some risk into it. But
Can they shimmy there or no?
they can dash back.
Okay, but they have the backdash.
Yeah, they have to backdash. That's why a delayed jab is probably a bit better because you're not going to explode to backdash. You have to keep it in mind. If you block stand heavy punch, know your options. Don't freak out. Don't autopilot parry either or autopilot button. Like understand what you want to do, what they want to do. Have that read. Be aware of what your opponent wants to do. Right, just keep that in
Yeah.
mind. If you start autopiloting and you're playing against someone good, they're gonna catch up to that. So, what do they want to do and why? And you just take that risk. Fuck it. The reason I said button is also really strong here is to stop them from doing. Yep, exactly. Because if you're only
Yeah.
defaulting to like really delay stuff, this is when they can start doing stupid shit like that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
All right, now stand medium kick. This always press a button. Yep. Now, when you press,
Right.
whenever you're interrupting something, I want you to be ready to combo from it.
Like
so
to
you're-
counter hit.
Yep, because you will only get a counter hit from this. So
Yeah.
your
so
option
I'm
will
gonna-
always be jab into medium.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep.
What would you end that with? Like pressure or bomb?
I don't know. It depends on meter. If I have full bar, I'll just go for EX scissors. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe like end a heavy bomb or something.
Yep. That's a big one. Now another one is this right here. Kimberly's love to kill themselves with this shit. If you be aware of slide range.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what? I like to play around right outside slide range. Make them think that because they could make it safe if they just get it like max range, right? At the very
Yeah.
tip. But in that situation, if I know that they're going to go for that, I'll just walk back and make it whiff.
And then that's still hit. Wow. I go so far.
It goes really far. Yep. So really understanding this range is going to be really important.
Yeah, let's just whip too.
They'll like to do it after a throw tech as well. They'll just go for instant slide.
Yeah. So if they attack, like, can you do that?
Yep. There we go.
Oh, I didn't attack. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. That
What else
beats
did you do
it.
there?
Just backdash, punish it.
Okay.
Obviously, if you're in the corner, you kind of don't have. You're not able to.
Yeah. I guess so, but you can't punish with that. How many frames of recovery does it have? Like, what would you go for? Like a medium punch or something?
Hey, let's have the frame meter on.
That still hit me because I'm in the corner.
You're in the
I guess
corner,
the
yeah.
corner is inevitable.
In the corner is inevitable. Yep. You can stand jab,
16.
stand light punch into.
Oh, because I'm only +5 by backdash. Okay, so I have to do like that. Like this.
Or in this situation, I don't know if Bison's fat enough where it could be punishable. I don't think it's punishable in this situation. So I'm just gonna jab into throw. Okay, just tech throw.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so actually you should be able to crouching medium punch if you backdash right after the tech. Yep.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
My bad. Yeah. Okay,
So
that's good to know. I'll write that down as well. So, no slide ranges.
So against this character, it's ultimately a reaction mini game. This is Mario Party right here.
Yeah.
Can you react to this, right? This is a big one. If you are having a hard time dealing with just drive rush medium from Kimberly, it's gonna be a hard time. I would say if you're in this range, you are looking for drive rush. You are looking for green.
Looking for green? Okay.
Yep, because the other options suck, right? What is she gonna do? Fucking run? Like she?
Yeah, run overhead.
Yeah, like just look for a drive rush, and yeah, even if you're looking for it, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Bro.
So to make it easier, maybe stand light punch will be easier for you. Like
From
stand
that range, yeah. Are they really, really fast, or yeah?
literally as soon as she turns green, like yep.
Yeah.
If you
for double.
no, what you want to do is just crouching medium punch into EX scissors or crouching medium punch heavy bomb, because crouching medium punch will always have a counter hit. Heavy bomb will combo.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, yeah, you have to be ready, right? In order to, if you're in this range again, what else can she do? Actually, speaking of this range, she can do something else.
Jump, yeah.
So this is a pain in the ass to deal with because you don't, like Psycho Crusher deals with both options, but you're not always going to have charge. So what's the best option for this, right? Because you could crouching heavy punch it, correct? Yes, there we go. That's the one. That's the one. Yep. That's the one.
Does he go?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It'll beat both. But obviously you have to be pretty on point with it, right?
Yeah. It's pretty slow. Wow, lag is crazy, right?
So if you can deal with both the jump options and drive rush from this range, this character becomes infinitely easier to play against. All right, what to do in the corner? What the hell do you do? She goes for stuff like this into bomb, and then what happened? I mean, that's a straight up guess, honestly, but
yeah,
you have options. Like in this situation, like let's say they go for this, you could, instead of throw teching, if you think they're gonna throw, just backdash, and if you see them throw, just jab, because their throw is gonna be punishable. Obviously, the backdash loses to this, but I mean, if you're gonna go for a read, then might as well. And blocking taking a throw isn't any better because she still gets a combo from that.
Yeah.
Drive reversal is also good. They have to bait out the drive reversal. Forward jump is also good in this situation. So trying to beat like your backdash or not the backdash because they'll also they can meaty, but if she's trying to beat like a throw tech and they're trying to either walk back or jump forward, if you can just jump out of that. So in order for
Should you like delay that or do it right away?
Just right away. I mean, you'll lose to Meaty, but fuck it. If she chooses to do anything else, you're out. And for Meaty, obviously you have parry, right? Like it's in this situation, just gamble. Fuck it. Blocking is not an option. You didn't pay, $60+ plus money for the costume number 3 to block. So like in this situation, just gamble. Just know your gamble.
Okay, so after any bomb knockdown, I should just play the casino?
Casino. Yep, casino time. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Fuck it. It doesn't, because blocking also sucks. Because she can, normally blocking is fine because the risk reward in taking a throw is fine. It's only 1200 damage. But when there's bomb, she gets a combo. So, like if every option fucking sucks if you're wrong, might as well go for options that have a good payoff. Options that get you a combo or get you out of the corner. Any questions in this matchup?
Not really. I think that's really all she does. She jumps, teleport. What do you anti-teleport with?
Jab. Jab beats both. Sand jab, yep.
But you have to delay it though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll delay it. Like it's actually so delayed.
It's so delayed. It's so slow. Yeah, because you're trying to react instantly. No, you have so much time. Like you could react slow to it. It's awkward because the game trains you to never react late or else you explode.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you try to react late to this shit, you die. So if your reactions aren't on point, you'd rather not press anything. Teleport is the complete opposite. You can just react as late as you want. You're gonna hit her.
Yeah. Not too early.
And then if you get the air juggle, you can just slide or bomb from that. Yep.
Oh wow, that's like. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work. Alright.
No.
Cool. Too late, I guess.
Honestly, yeah, slide is probably like the easiest one.
You can slide?
Yep. You can dash up.
Plus after that too.
Yep. You can dash up and stand medium punch, dash up throw, dash up whatever in there. For neutral, this button and this, aka these two buttons. If you can deal with these two buttons.
Wow. Oh my god. What's my name?
Just, if you want to whiff punish this button, just sweep.
Yeah,
Like-
because they're going for that on purpose, right?
Mm-hmm. And her hurt box, it's kind of small. Her hurt box is literally in her body. So you have to whiff punish with something that's long enough, and that's usually going to be sweep.
It's kind of hard to. It's kind of fast.
It's fast, yeah. Like, you have to be looking for it. But if you're in this range, again, what other options can they do, right?
Not much. And yeah, I don't want to try to whip punish and then get hit by heavy punish into the corner, into bomb.
Yeah, just sweep.
Yeah, I have to work on that too.
This is a bit easier to whiff punish, because it has way more recovery. Okay, that's a baller whiff punish. I don't know if I'd go for that one.
No, can you do medium punch?
For that one, I just sweep, honestly. Against this character, I just sweep. I don't want to, yeah. Like, well, by everything, these two buttons. And maybe Gamba, Scissor Kick. Like, you could, but I feel like against this character, my mental stack is already fucking fried, you know? Like, my brain is overloaded. I don't want to do more complex shit. I want to keep it super simple.
Yes, you just leave everything.
Yep.
Cool. And check drivers.
And check drivers, yep. You gotta win this Mario Party minigame. Yep, if you don't, you die.
Awesome. So cool. Hardworking character.
Obviously. And if you check with the medium punch, I would just go straight to heavy bomb. Get in the habit of doing that.
Okay,
So
don't
set
stand
up.
the bar.
So what I would do in training mode, I'd set up a specific drill against this character.
Yeah.
Record several options. All of them start them off with the same thing, like a little walk back and forth.
Yeah.
And for her, I would go for jump, heavy kick, jump, elbow, medium kick, driver scratching medium kick.
It's Kimberly neutral.
It's Kimberly neutral, exactly. If you can deal with that, then yeah, you might still lose because this character's fucking insane.
Yeah, hell yeah.
At least you might still win, right?
At least I tried, yeah.
At least you tried, exactly. That's what matters. You gave it your all. Okay, a few things that will allow you to survive a bit better, I guess, against this character. Matchup is ass. Scissor kick kind of cooks Zangief, honestly. I would abuse Scissor Kick. His punish on Scissor Kick isn't really good. Unless he SPDs, right? So you don't want to get egregious with it, but you still want to utilize it.
Like the spacing has to be pretty good.
Yep.
If it's not, then that's what you need, and that sucks.
So, okay, main thing, if you master this, you might just blow up every single Zangief. If you block sweep, light kick, scissors, punish. You got a full ass combo. Yeah, you got a full ass combo from this.
So block sweep is light kick, scissors.
Yep, but you gotta block it. Yep, you gotta block it.
My bad. I'm too
It gotta
slow.
be a reversal.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, so if you block sweep, you get combo, corner, bomb, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's really good.
This is something you want to practice because you don't want to really think about it because you might fuck it up if you're like stuck thinking about it. If you practice it enough times where it's just kind of like habit at this point, you block this sweep and you just scissor kick, it's going to make your life a lot easier. Okay, what else? Well, this button right here. It's egregious. It's stupid. I hate it. I wish it was never born.
Yeah, real.
If...
Oh my god, help.
Zangiefs will love doing this shit, right? Or... put you in the blender here, right?
Yeah.
Stand light kick, try to drive reversal the drive rush cancel. If you block stand light kick, just wait for the cancel and then drive reversal.
Oh my bad. I was too excited. Okay.
Yep.
I was a little bit late there.
That's super free. This right here will cook like all the 1800 MR geese. This is how they start offense. This is how they, you know, quote unquote neutral skip. This is how they start casino. They pull the fucking lever on the slot and start gambling. If you can get rid of that gamble, yeah, if it doesn't come out, you die. So it better come out.
My life is on the line here.
Your life is on the line. Exactly. And from this range, really, that's kind of the only threatening thing he could do, right? Because there's, you know, obviously you can chop, you can do this shit. You can do that, which, by the way, if you get hit by Zangief sweep, back roll. The whole, I don't know if you knew this, but this patch, yep, look at that, you back roll. Sweeps are no longer hard knockdowns, meaning you could back roll. The only time a sweep is a hard knockdown is if it's a punish counter sweep. Otherwise, you could back roll. Back roll sweeps.
He doesn't get a meaty headbutt.
He doesn't get a meaty headbutt. Yep, he has to go for some stupid shit. He has to go for like a really delayed drive rush. In that case, just wake up buttons, wake up super, wake up or whatever the fuck you want. Like, his Oki is much worse. What to do after this? So, if you block headbutt, it's casino. There's no other way to put it. Yeah. Understand your options. So, rotating wheel of options right here. What will it be? I'd say button press is an option, like going for a 4-frame button, like a jab. It's an option you want to represent, but not too often, because usually they're going to go for this, right? This is the most brain-dead block string in the game, because this medium punch, you could hit confirm super late. Like, it is... It's very accessible. It's an accessible hit confirm. So, if... You kind of have to represent perfect parry on this string in order to stop... Yes.
That's pretty close. Do you get a whole, like, heavy kick?
Yup, you got whole heavy kick, yep. Obviously, it's Gamba time, right? He could also SPD. So, the other option is backdash. So, against SPD and Zangief in general, don't neutral jump against command throws. It's not worth it. If you think command throw is coming, just backdash. Backdash for Bison is crazy because you got stand heavy kick, punish counter.
Nice. Quite good.
Another option is a drive reversal. Now, drive reversal, like just drive reversaling the headbutt, it's usually not good because he could block. He could block this. You would want to do a late drive reversal.
Right.
There we go. So the late drive reversal, it'll cook whatever other option he does. Like now, for the late drive reversal, he has to commit to just blocking after headbutt. That's not gonna fucking happen.
No, he's not doing that.
But yes, that's the problem. That's the problem, right? Is the timing. If you do it too late, you get cooked. You lose the game. GG's. Thanks for trying. Good luck next year. So that timing is gonna be really important. Yep. All these things that I'm showing you are things you're gonna have to learn. I know. Unfortunate. Yep. Apparently, training mode is very low T, so you'll just have to live with that. So the recording is gonna be, you're gonna have several like layers for Zangief. I don't know how much time you want to spend on this character, depending on your comfort level.
There's too many of them just in the world, so I feel like I have to deal with
okay, all right, fair enough. We want to beat every fucking Zangief in the world. All right, that's ambitious, but also very noble. I agree. Someone needs to do something about it. So one of them is gonna be, you're gonna record Zangief going for headbutt into hell stab. And your goal is to, get a drive reversal before the hell stab.
Right.
There we go. That's the perfect timing right there. Because, exactly. You see, like, I can't just sit here and react to the Oh my god, that's me trying to SPD, by the way. It made me look like a genius. Oh, okay, I can't SPD. Anyways, let's pretend that was an SPD. My SPD would have lost.
Only -4. He doesn't get a punch.
Well, if he fucks up SPD, sure. But
Yeah, I guess so. Oh no.
All right, now what to do here? This right here. What are the options after SPD?
Which one? The light or the?
I mean, all of them. All of them.
All of them?
Yep. So look how far the opponent or Geef is. He lands after SPD. His options from Drive Rush aren't that good. So if you usually backdash just cooks everything he wants to do.
Right. So I just wake up backdash.
Backdash cooks everything.
Can Sweep get it or no?
Sweep can get it. Okay, here's the thing. So Sweep got nerfed, right? No longer hard knockdown. So if you get swept, you can just back roll. And if you see them try to drive rush, you could wake up button or wake up drive reversal. Like the Oki after that is a lot worse.
Yeah.
But let's say you have a hard read. Just wake up DI. Fuck it. Do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Teach these animals that they cannot just go for this.
True. Okay. I have the back tag. I don't know I got tag. I tried the back roll. Alright.
So wake up DI will cook it. Yeah, you can low forward that.
So I assume the mind game is probably like maybe the first time I'll like backdash, and then the next time they'll probably try to sweep or something because they don't like it.
Yeah, I mean they could be stream sniping and they're taking notes too. So I like that.
No,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, sure. Yeah, the first wake up backdash.
Yeah. So here I back roll and then I backdash. Okay. Or no, RDI.
And if you get swept, always back roll. Yep, always back roll.
Yeah.
And if you block sweep,
that, right?
I mean it's not nothing. He still gets a drive rush, but he doesn't get like this shit, you know? That's what was like egregious. Like his drive rush options are a lot worse. On block, remember.
No?
I mean, it's a guess.
I guess.
Yeah. Yo, where should I put? Should I bet on black or like? I don't know. Like, sure, but you can press. You can press. Drive reversal's fine in that situation. Wake up super's fine as well.
Yeah.
Your options are better. You don't just auto lose. Like he doesn't have an option that covers pretty much everything.
Yeah. But like after sweep, like knockdown, and I back roll, like is that a real like can he bait? Like can I wake up super and he baits it or no?
I mean, he would have to like do nothing.
Right.
Just he would have to commit to losing to wake up button. So I think wake up super is still fine, but you have to kind of mix it in with wake up button as well. Oh, okay. If they have a lot of meter after this, they're gonna do some stupid shit. They're gonna go for.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's a classic. That's a classic. So this is where, if you get knocked down by Geef, I know it's already a billion things you have to look out for, but it's one more thing. We're gonna add one more thing to the list. Look at his bar. If he's got a lot of green, if you see that flourishing, the odds are he's gonna go for something like this. So what is the? Yes, there we go. There we go. So you just wait and block. There we go. Yep, cooked. And he's cooked. Yep. He spent all his bar. He's burnt out. And now you'll probably still lose, but you know what? You'll lose while he's burnt out.
Yeah, I'll lose an honor. I try.
Exactly. This button. This. You can sweep it.
That's it. Bro.
Okay, maybe you can't sweep it, but you.
Yeah, somebody can sweep it.
Somebody can sweep it. Yeah, it's sweepable.
Yeah. Okay.
You could low forward as well.
Maybe max range or closest range possible. Yeah.
Yep. So usually you're gonna play from this range too, because from this range, from this range you can scissor kick as well. Your scissor kick is good.
Okay.
So from this range again, if he's got meter, what is he gonna do? Stupid ass casino, right? So you just gotta be ready to. Yep. And this button will come out. You could whiff punish it, and then there's this. Yep. If you see him start charging
don't
up, just
charge
yeah.
it.
If they don't charge it, just block it.
Yeah.
That's fine. You gain nothing from that, right? And if they're using this button a lot, don't walk into the range. Just kind of bait outside of it and then stand heavy kick. Yep.
Oh god, that's hard.
Yeah, you gotta press the button. There we go. That's the
Yeah, I
right
have to
button.
press the button. My bad,
Yep,
my bad,
yep.
my bad. Yeah, I forgot. The most
There we go.
important part.
All right, almost there. Yep, you gotta press another button.
Yeah. Oh no. You hit me. Nice.
And then you press another button after that. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to.
And this is gonna be your... Yeah, you gotta be able to anti this shit. Yep.
What about the cross-up jump? And oh my god, that shit is so annoying. The
Yep.
jump like kick?
So crouching
You always
heavy
wanna do this
punch...
anti?
Yes. I mean, Psycho Crusher as well, if you have charge. Again, Psycho Crusher, anytime you have charge, that's your go-to. If you,
Yeah.
but depending on how much you're walking forward, you might not have charge. So you have to be ready with crouching heavy punch.
If he tries to cross up.
I mean, if he tries to cross up, he's gonna be from this close, right?
Yeah, I
I
guess.
mean,
so.
he's
That's the
not gonna
aware.
he's not gonna be in like cross up range, unless he.
They do some kind of knockdown where they cross me up. It's really weird. I think it's like they drive rush and then they jump and cross you up or something.
I don't know. Probably
I don't know. It's a weird Zangief thing. I don't know. You probably
I
don't have to deal with
I
it.
probably I mean I probably have, but it's happened to me and I don't recognize it, and I just get salty and lose, and it's a stupid character. So another option after this, super, just fucking super.
Yeah,
this is
it's
where
like-
if your super mechanics suck, you're gonna suffer.
Yeah.
Practice going for super after you block something. This is so crucial. With a character where your only real reversal is super, you have to be able to do it. I fuck it up like 50% of the time, but 50% of the time I get it, and that's what matters, right?
Okay. So like Super 1 or Super 3. Okay.
Yep.
It is actually difficult.
It is. Because you have to go from back
I don't have a
to
down
quarter
back
circle
super,
forward.
bro. Come on.
Yeah, you're not Ken, unfortunately. We're playing a bad character, so yeah, this is something.
What?
In that same recording for Geef, I would add a
Y'all have to practice that.
yeah. So instead of how you're gonna have this recording to practice the delayed drive reversal,
Yeah.
use that same recording to practice your super. Getting super from blocked buttons, I mean, it's not just going to help you in this matchup, it's going to be in every single matchup. So this is a skill that's going to transfer over to every matchup. It is crucial because you are forcing your opponent to respect. Like they have to give up their turn.
Yeah, that's really good if you can actually do it.
If you can do it, yeah. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. You'll find the timing for it. It's fucking hard because it really is just doing it fast, but
Yeah.
not sloppy where you just get a missed input. Like you have to
get
be
countered
precise,
and then I
you
die.
die. Yep,
Yeah.
that's a classic.
They're-
Oh, this right here is -8.
Yeah.
Low forward, punish it.
Right.
Yeah, but you gotta
What
block
do you
it
get?
though. It's an
Alright.
overhead. It's an overhead.
It's an unblockable.
It's or an unblockable. Yep.
Oh god, I tried to parry that. I don't know why. But I
And
have
outside of that, if you can deal with those things, and if you can punish this with scissor kick,
Right, so there.
that's gonna cook. That's gonna be enough to cook. Yeah, if he has level 3, then just Gambo. Fuck it. Either
Yeah.
commit to taking it or run away from it. Either way, like it is what it is, right? That's just Geef. Not really much you can do about it.
Okay, it's pretty solid. That gives me a lot to work with, a lot I can actually work on, so thank you.
Cool. Questions, comments, concerns?
A lot of concerns, but it's nothing you can help.
All right,
Okay.
fair enough. The OS things. Yep. So we'll talk about the OS
Yay.
things. So the first
you.
one and the simplest one is parry drive rush jab against fireball. So if you're,
Okay.
let's say you're
I
in
know
this
that
range.
one. Yeah. Okay. My bad.
So
It's so
you
far away.
drive rush jab. You just drive rush jab. Yep. So
Oh,
if
punishes.
it punishes, and if you
Bro.
so the reason why this OS is strong is because he has 3 different fireballs, right? Different speeds and different ranges. Obviously, the heavy is going to be the slowest with the most range. Medium is right in the
Right.
middle. Light comes out almost instantly with almost no range. But there's a range, the range you're in right now, where light will whiff. Medium will not. There we go. Yep, you got it. You got it. So
Yeah.
if they do light and it whiffs, you punish it. If they do medium, you get the perfect parry and punish it. Obviously, if you miss your perfect parry, you're not going to get dry brush, so like no
Yeah.
big deal. But if you do get the perfect parry, you get a combo. But don't, yeah, with that, if...
I'll do it anyways.
Yes, don't, I mean, it's Street Fighter
Yeah.
6, might as well. So this is something, so you just commit to the driver's jab. Yep, and it will
Plus
always
12.
punish. It will always punish.
What do you do after this? Plus 12.
I mean, you could back heavy kick if you want to. I just keep it easy, honestly. I just stand jab, stand medium, heavy bomb. Because the damage difference isn't going to be significant. But yeah, I guess if you're min-maxing and try to squeeze out as much damage as possible, then you could go for a back heavy kick.
Cool.
That's the main
Parry
one.
drive rush. Cool.
Now, that's not going
If it
to
whiffs-
work.
Sorry, I was gonna say, so if it whiffs, you still get the drive rush, and if you get the perfect parry, you drive rush, but then if you just parry it, you don't.
Yes,
basically,
so
right?
basically you want to time your parry drive rush to the medium punch fireball. Yep, that's the one.
Right.
Because the light one
Okay.
will whiff in that range, right? So,
Okay, so I'll practice with the medium fireball. Okay.
mhm. Now heavy is not punishable on perfect parry drive rush. This is not punishable.
Right.
But it's
So if you get
super
it, then what do you do?
slow. I mean, if you do get the perfect parry on it, you can still drive rush to create pressure, but you don't get a punish on it. You could still commit to the jab, or I like to go for throw, because my opponents will try to probably parry the drive rush jab.
That makes sense.
But you could also call it out, and since it's a lot slower, it's much easier to jump over it and punish it, or even DI it. You could DI this on reaction. Okay, maybe you can, but it is possible.
No, I can't. Sorry.
So you could jump. You could Gamba jump. You could Gamba jump as well. Because again, it's really slow. It's got a lot of recovery. Yep.
Yeah, like there you would get it for sure.
Uh-huh. And so introduce these options if they start going for heavy. But if they start going for heavy, that means that they know, right? I don't know how good the Luke players are that you're going to be playing against. So this is kind of more higher level stuff, right? That I'm...
Yeah. Does Modern Luke even get 3 different fireballs? Or no?
Yeah, he can just do it, right? You can do the input.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Good point.
So another thing, this gorilla last button. Understand the range.
Yeah.
This is Luke's party starter right here.
Yeah.
With Punisher. He has a huge whiff animation. It is super whiff. He's
Yeah.
literally yelling at you, please whiff punish me.
Right. If they do that button, yeah.
Yep. At this point, I would stand heavy kick, honestly. Because you can do it super late, or you can
Yeah.
do that.
Wow.
But stand heavy kick will be easier, and you get more damage out of it.
A little bit slow, yeah. Yeah.
This button, it's been nerfed. It's been crucified throughout the seasons, thankfully. Yeah, you could whip punish it.
Wow, it's pretty slow.
Yes. It just has a lot of recovery in it. The hurt box on it is really fat, which, as it should be. There's this.
Is that real?
You could perfect parry it. So if you perfect parry it, so the reason this is good is because they could, like, if you don't get a perfect parry, they're +1 and they can just press afterwards. This is something they'll do if you're in the corner. Just be ready for the, yes, there we go. That's the one. I was about to say that. All right, you already know that.
Yeah.
If you block this, immediately start mashing like medium.
No, like mash my medium punch?
Yep. In case they end it soon. But you see, your button didn't come out if
Yeah.
they go for the string.
Right.
Yep, there we go.
Wow. So if they stop, okay, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
That's his target combo?
That's his
Is
target
that, What
combo.
is that?
Light, medium, heavy.
Okay.
Or on modern, I don't fucking know. It's probably all one button.
Yeah, target combo. So mash after the first 2 punches?
Mm-hmm.
Do they ever end in knuckle as well? Like the charge?
Yeah, they could do
The
this.
plus?
They could do that.
Yeah,
Yep.
because they do that sometimes too, right? As they're, and you just, what do you DI?
Well, DI if they don't have level
Parry.
3. I personally just stick with perfect parry. Perfect parry OS. It's like the simplest option because it requires like no mental sack. You can react really late to it.
Okay.
If you do get the perfect parry, it's really late. It's really late.
I'm gonna get hit by it. Yeah.
Well, at least
I'm too
OS
afraid
drive
of it.
reversal. At least drive OS drive reversal. Yeah.
Yeah. You
So
get your bar back too, I guess. Okay. So you have to do that.
Yeah, but try to parry a bit later. If you block, you
Yeah.
block. Like the worst case scenario, you just block it. You know. At least you're trying to bank on the perfect parry. So try to do it as late as possible. Because if you do perfect parry heavy knuckle, you got a DI punish on it.
Yeah, which is really good. Yeah. So if you do get that perfect parry, you get a DI punish. Okay.
Yep. Other Luke specific stuff. I don't think this is Luke specific, but it's important in general. Being able to distinguish overheads.
Yeah.
So
Ouch.
the goal, if you're committing to blocking, you down back, you have to recognize the animation for an overhead and just hold back parry. It's a little bit harder this patch because of the
Right.
the
So you have
change.
to go from down back to back.
But learn to do it on reaction. You could react to overheads if you're looking for them. But again, if you're
Bro.
already if you're
early,
committing to
you'll get it.
blocking and you're committing to like taking the throw, then in this situation your mental stack should be very simple. You're just looking for the overhead. Fuck it, throw me. You know, I don't care, throw me. I'm just gonna down back. If you do anything else, I just block. I'm only looking for the overhead. If you overhead, I'll perfect parry you. So your mental stack should be very, very linear, very simple. You just gotta commit to it. Because it is technically the safest thing. And if they get greedy with the overhead, you get a big punish. So this is when you're committing to taking the throw, okay? You're just fuck it, throw me, I don't care.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get overhead. Even if you get the wrong one, fuck it. Like, at least you didn't explode, right?
True, yeah, I did not explode.
You did not explode, yep.
Okay. That'd be a good drill to practice. I can practice. that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this is, again, something that will apply to every matchup. Like, being able to react to overheads when you're committing to just taking the throw. Now, they can still land overheads if they read an overhead during a knockdown situation where you want to escape the throw. That's when the overhead is powerful. But if in situations where you're committed to taking the throw, then the overhead should give you a free combo if you practice this.
Hopefully, yeah, if I practice it.
If you practice it. Yeah, that's about it. This character's simple. I don't know. This is Temu Ryu at this point. I don't know why people would even play this character, but anything else in this character? Like, seems pretty straightforward, honestly.
Really, I think the drive rush is a really good way to deal with the fireball because the Luke player is going to be on modern, so like I don't really want to gamble jumping too much because he will empire for sure.
Okay, a modern, yeah, then perfect parry drive rush OS should be good enough to deal with that, and just understand this range. So this is where you could die, honestly, if you just get greedy in this range, and if he has a lot of meter, again, resource management, right? Or resource awareness, like being aware of their bar. If they have a lot of bar, they're gonna swing with this gorilla ass button because they can just start doing shit like this, start doing shit like this, right? So yep, understand the range of it. Oh, wait, does modern Luke get suppressor? I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Well, let's assume he does. I don't know. This shit's just stupid. You could, if they go for suppressor, like driver suppressor, it's gonna be from like full screen.
You
could commit to blocking it. You could.
This way, ouch,
Yeah. Just pressing a button's kind of difficult here. You could crouching medium punch. Crouching medium punch has plenty of range.
Yeah, maybe not from full screen though. If I did it from far away, probably might not.
They could do something. Okay, so I got hit by this yesterday. I didn't even know it was an option. Where if you go for target combo overhead on Luke, they could suppress her from certain ranges.
Maybe from far away?
Yeah, from like far away. Yeah.
Brother, what the hell is that?
I don't know. I don't know if this Luke's gonna have this, but if you get hit by it, just
maybe he will now. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Burn the VODs.
Yeah. He does have suppressor. They're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
this is
great.
just
What a move.
sweet. This is just sweet. It is a move of all time. Like, you could still check it with crouching medium punch, but like if you're trying to check dry brush with jabs, the suppressor's gonna cook you.
Yeah, that's good to know. I usually not. This is really the only move that he has, to be honest. Yeah.
If he's from this range, again, your mental stack, look, it's simple. If you're expecting him to aggress, you're looking for fireball, or you are looking for the dry brush, right? If he fireballs where you're looking for dry brush, don't like lose focus, right? Like it's fine. He's not gaining anything from fireball. From max range, so from that distance, perfect parrying the fireball into dry brush isn't going to give you punish, but you can gain space, you can gain ground, and threaten with like dry brush back heavy kick or dry brush. Fuck it, dry brush overhead. Something, you know, you can do some crazy stuff there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. From like max range, you said.
Yeah. Just get disrespectful. You just get the just get. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to fucking block that and I still got cooked.
That's amazing.
But from close up, like from around this range, yep, you could do the jab exactly.
You actually get the punish.
You actually get the punish. Yep.
I don't know why that one didn't punish.
You're a little bit too far. So like, yeah, around.
Is that closer? Oh my
Yep.
god, it's too fast.
Like right, right here, this range, like right outside his stand heavy punch range, essentially.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm so slow, or I'm too far away, maybe.
No, I think you could have done that. There we go.
There it is. Yeah, nice. Cool.
All right.
Very neat.
Neato, huh? Anything else in this matchup? Oh yeah, this is gonna fucking cook you. Holy sh!
What do you just drive attack it? Or is he gonna do the?
They could level 3, but I would. You know what? Fuck it, just DI it. Yeah, DI it. You could get you could get Twitter clipped. So up to you.
Yeah.
Risk reward.
Yeah.
But just learn late parry. Once you get the timing, you'll be fine. Because if he lets it go earlier, it's punishable. It's -4. So right there, that perfect parry, you did it too soon because you perfect parried the uncharged heavy knuckle. This you don't want a perfect parry. This is punishable. It's -4. You always get crouch, jab, stand, medium, heavy bomb on it. Yep.
That's cool.
So you don't want to perfect parry that one. Only the fully charged one. That's why I'm saying you do it. You perfect parry really late. Because if he lets it go, anytime before it's fully charged, you get a free bomb.
Right. You said it's a DI punish?
If you perfect parry it.
Like if you get.
Again, it's really late. You're doing it too soon. It's still too soon.
Still too soon.
Still too soon. Yep.
Holy.
It's still too. Yep. There we go. And then DI. Yep.
Nice. I don't know what you do after that.
Something cool. But get in the habit of dry reversling the parry.
If I miss it, yeah. Oh no, that's late? Interesting. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'll have to practice that too.
Cool. Anything else in this matchup?
Very awesome.
Oh, this shit right here.
Not that I can think of. Nothing else is traumatizing. His jump maybe, his jump heavy punch, but that's just good luck.
Good luck, yeah. I'm sure you can do it.
Yeah.
Yep, just believe in yourself type shit.
Oh my. Wow. So cool.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
Nerf, by the way.
Yeah, what a nerf.
I would,
Something
yeah.
like mad
Early. Yep, you gotta do it early. That's just Bison in general. His anti-airs are early. You don't have the luxury of doing last second anti-airs.
Yeah, literally the second he leaves the ground, I have to press crouch heavy punch. Okay, that's good to know, especially for this character. This is pretty much what all loops do, just this, what you're doing right now. That's the loop sequence. Nice.
We just learned the perfect parry timing after crouching medium punch.
after approach medium, I should perfect pairing.
Yep.
Like there.
So they'll, yeah, because this is +1. They'll usually try to keep their turn by going for crouch jab. Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
that's nice.
Obviously you don't want to just. It's still a guess, right? But
Yeah, they could throw
same
me.
with every +1 situation. You could also mash. Especially in this situation because he's not in throw range after crouching medium punch. He has to walk up and throw. So the mash jab will absolutely work there.
Yeah, so if he does that, I could just mash. Cool. That's very brave, right?
Very brave indeed. But I mean, Luke players are a little. They're brave individuals, let's say.
They really are, yeah. They're brave to play Luke, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that. They just play with, let's say, fearless. They are fearless individuals.
Okay.
So they might do some shit like that. Just be ready for it. I think that's it, honestly. I don't think there's anything else in this matchup. Yeah, everything else seems pretty straightforward. Those are the main things. If you have an answer for this consistently, which you don't. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're getting cooked by this. All right, spend time. Yeah, just that move. Fuck everything else. You don't like. Just spend some time with this move because this move is 1000% gonna 10-0 you.
I think so. Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Hey, training mode. That's what training mode is there for, right?